Hello again. Let's try a little simple jam in B flat. I've got Mr. Sunny Bass from YouTube. He's going to be playing the upright bass for us. We're going to trade choruses. I'm going to start out playing the accompaniment for the first chorus, for first 12 bars. Then I'll do a little noodling, a little soloing. I'll come back, play accompaniment, solo. Then you'll solo while I'll play chords. I'll solo. Then I'll play chords for your solo, and we'll just alternate. So when you see me playing chords, you're going to be improvising. And when you see me playing notes, you can either play chords, bass lines, improvise, what have you. Maybe it's a blues melody that you like. Anyway, let's get going. Here we go.
2, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your solo. Okay, so I'll stop the bass. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's so simple, but you can build on it. And if we were in person, you can play off each other. I can hear you do a rhythm, you can hear me do a rhythm, and you can at least copy the rhythm. I'm not really good at copying, melodic note melodies, like the actual notes really quickly. It takes me a while. But at least rhythmically, we could bounce off each other. So the B flat blues, of course, as you know, is B flat 7, E flat 7, this is if you do the quick change to the 4 chord, and then back for 2 measures to the B flat, the 1 chord. Then you have 2 measures on the 4 chord, E flat 7. 2 measures on the 1, B flat. Then we have 1 measure on F7, 1 measure on E flat 7, 2 measures, or the second measure, you can do a little turnaround chord to get back. So, obvious things you can use, and I know you know a lot of this, would be on the 1 chord, you can use a whole lot of B flat major pentatonic. When it changes to the 4 chord, you can go to the minor pentatonic. And so your B flat is here with the first finger, minor pentatonic. B flat major pentatonic, of course, you have the 4th finger on the B flat on the 1st string. For the 5 chord, likewise, you can be on the B flat minor pentatonic. So that's just some scale stuff. Of course, you have the mixolydian mode for B flat. So we have. So I'm going to try that again. When it goes to the 4 chord, you can go to an E flat mixolydian. Of course, if you add one more note, what would that note be? You know, it would be adding in the major 7th to come to a B flat bebop dominant scale. I think that's what they call it, B flat bebop dominant. So all that is the mixolydian. But we're going to add in A natural and A natural. Likewise here on the E flat, add in the D natural and that D natural. So I'm going to try it again. Okay, other things that I like to do is use thirds. So on the B flat 7, you know, whether you do it bar or do it that way, there's a nice minor third here. Claptonism. So one thing you can do is you can walk up. Since I know we're on the B flat here, I know we're heading to the E flat, I can work my way up. So. And all that is if you just think of the B flat 7, right? If I get rid of everything else, get rid of the index, get rid of the middle, I'm left with that third. Okay. Now, thinking of the minor pentatonic, and actually thinking of the B flat blues scale, so I know I have this, but with that flat 5th, there it is. So you can go like, now if we're going to be one measure on the 1 chord at the outset, it would be, and then right here, we're on the 4 chord. So again, let me get him back. Let him finish his cycle. He's on the 4 chord. Now, turn around. So here's my little Clapton thing. some other things you can do is just chord soloing. So if you take a couple of different inversions of the B flat, okay, so that's this one, you know, the bar chord. Get rid of the bottom two strings, you're left with that. Now we've got, it looks like a D7, but it's moved up. Okay. Now we've got this one. Of course, if I put a B flat here, you'll recognize it as this. But we're using the first four strings. So we have, I like that one. Somehow I like the sound of the flat 7, that A flat on the first string, going up to the, I just like that sound. Okay, yeah, so if you do a little chord solo, you can bounce around between the inversions. So now here we have an E flat 9, that's the 4 chord, and then back to the 1. Here's the 4 chord, E flat, using that same, you know, take off the bottom two strings. And then you could even change to a different set of strings. This is a B flat 7 here. Okay. Here's the 5 chord, C9. Back to the 1 chord. For turnarounds, you can do things like down to G7, C7, F7. Okay, let's do a little bit more and then we'll call it a day. I just love doing this, so that's why I had a change of plans today and I just figured I'd do a quick jam thing. Let me bounce him back to the beginning of his track. And here we go.
2, 3, 4, 1,
You go first.
4.
Hope that's a little bit of fun. Hope it gives you some ideas maybe triggered a little something that you knew a long time ago but haven't played in a while. Thanks so much for watching. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing that Hendrix thing, the lyrical side of Hendrix, trying to get into some of those, you know, you've all seen. You know, the reason I haven't done it is I'm out of practice. But that'll be the next one probably coming up. Anyway, have a great day. Subscribe if you haven't. Throw me a like if you found it useful or mildly amusing. And talk to you soon. Bye-bye.